Good morning, Tifton HOA. My name's Brian Burkhardt. I'm the account manager for Rockaway Inc. and I'm also the irrigation manager and an owner. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about what's on tap for next month and what we have taken care of this past month. Obviously, it is the hot season, so the guys are doing their best to keep the grass mowed and trimmed and all of your hedges and beds looking nice and clean. As hot as it is, that is their main goal, is to just keep everything kind of looking as pretty as you can. The board did approve palm pruning, and we just finished that last week. So we actually pruned 227 palm trees throughout the community, about 25 more than we had specified on the proposal, but we threw those last 25 in for free. Other than that, we do our monthly irrigation inspection. That'll be coming up the second week in August. With that, we do have a pre-approved amount that we can do repairs. The board has given us approval to, while we're doing the inspections, go ahead and fix broken heads, leaky pipes, things like that, up to $350. So while either Brian or Aiden go through the system, they're looking for hot spots, they're looking for broken heads, and they're making adjustments as needed, and then they're fixing up to 350. Sometimes we get there, sometimes we don't. If we do have anything that goes above and beyond that, the board has been diligent over the past 12 months of approving those proposals, and the irrigation system really is in good shape considering its age. I would ask that if you do see some grass that has been looking green and turns brown, to put a work order in with May Management, and we will get an irrigation tech or an agronomics tech out here to take a look and see if it's irrigation or maybe possible bug or fungus problem. While we're here every week and the crew is diligently looking for things like that. This time of the year, as hot as it is, if we can hop on it 2 days earlier than the crew gets here, then we'd love to. Other than that, you'll be getting another agronomics application in August. This is typically a little bit of fertilizer and also a preventative for sod webworms. Sod webworms is our big turf destroying organism during the months of August, September, and October. So this next application should get us almost hopefully through October without much turf sod webworm damage. It also is effective against chinch bugs. So our hope is that with this one application in August, it'll get us through the rest of the growing season without too much damage. And then the fertilizer, your grass is pretty green, but it'll help keep that green color going forward. Not too much on the horizon landscape wise. You know, this winter we did a lot of what I'd call it emergency drainage remediation, and I know the board is waiting on a big drainage engineering project to wait and see what the next steps are, both in terms of drainage, and that really is going to impact the landscape. So I think once they get that back, then we can put some effort into making sure that the landscape around the buildings look as good as the buildings themselves, as I believe pretty much all of the painting, siding, gutter work is all complete now. Once we get the grading and drainage figured out, then we can move on to the pretty things like plants, flowers, and mulch around the buildings. And that's it.